There, in the bramble. That looks like a deer mouse. Quickly, after him. Remember, Diego said to follow him closely.
Are you following me? I must away.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're not authorized to enter this pollination zone. Blue Razors, protect the royal asphodels! Here, have all the asphodel flowers you want. Just don't tell the brood mother, okay?
You lay the asphodel flowers on the tomb. Is that a woman's voice you hear?
Thank you, Spellbinder. The asphodel flowers subdued Elspeth's fury. Our spirits may finally rest together in eternal peace. Now, if only I remembered what we quarreled over in the first place, so I'd know not to do it again.
Mighty warrior, may I beg you for assistance? In the siege of Bastion a century ago, King Ulrich Fatesailor was defeated, and his royal sword, Caitiff's Bane, was taken as a trophy. Now, the cruel mantis, Zanza the Burrow Breaker, uses this once mighty blade to cut her food. This injustice cannot stand. You'll find Zanza in her quarters in the Silent Market. Don't feel the need to show her any mercy.
Ah, young warrior, hello. Word has spread that you are a valiant and powerful ally. May I trouble you for assistance? The Arachna have laid waste to large swaths of the lost wood, but I believe there is still hope to be sown. The flame legs that infest the area known as the Burn love to chew on pine oak seeds. Surely you can wrestle some from them. Plant the pine oak seeds in the four corners of the Burn, and we can begin to regrow the last wood.
Keep back, whoever you are. You'll only get hurt if you keep following me.
Hold your magic, Spellbinder. Paul Brokensword would speak to you. He waits for you. There!
Why have you been chasing me? You were with Devim Whiteheart? The commander of the Foothold, Alwyn, will want to speak to you at once. Go inside and see him.
Hail, Spellbinder. Paul Brokensword said we should speak. Tell me of your deeds. You rescued Devim Whiteheart from his captors at Bastion and traveled with him unto the apiary. Where is he now? No, tell me it is not so. Devim was like a brother to me. This is a grave day for all burrowers. If you wish to help us, we will drive back some of the blue razors near the flower meadow. Then strike at the flame legs in the burn and extinguish their fire pits. They wield blazing torches to burn our beloved forest.
the pine oak seeds. They get stuck in our teeth.
With the pine oaks planted, new life and new hope can begin to flourish, even here in these badlands.
Life begins anew. As the pine oak trees grow, so too does your legend. Thank you, Spellbinder.
I am impressed by your deeds. Spellbinder, you have helped us strike back at the Umbra Legion. Thank you for that. I must send you on now into Pepplegrass Nook to speak to our leader, Elazar Fireblade. Tell him all that you told me.
Commander Alwyn has told me about you, Spellbinder. What is your purpose? You stand against the Shadow Queen. We will give you what knowledge and support we can to aid your quest, but I do not know how much hope is left. Our spies indicate the Shadow Queen recently returned from a great military campaign, and she seems more powerful than ever. Her forces have trebled their attacks, and we have been cut off from our allies in Queen Myrtle Town. The path between our villages has been flooded. Could you scout the route for us and see if you can divine a way through?
Greetings, Spellbinder. I hear you're able to help people find things. Well, I'm in need of something a little different. Knowledge. The elders tell me that I am the last in a line of famous cheesemakers. I want to fulfill my destiny, but I don't know how. The craft of cheesemaking, like most of the mouse arts, has been forgotten because our culture focused its attention toward war. I'd love to learn how to make cheese, but I can't find any information about it. Could you help me find a book on cheesemaking?
This sounds like just the sort of thing a certain yellow jacket could help with. Time to talk to Stingerbell. This is where the path is blocked. The water has a corrupt, magical radiance. It makes sense to follow it to the source. You see a pair of cursed lake elementals hovering at the shoreline, diverting the lake down the path.
Spellbinder, do not strike us down. We are compelled to this action by the Shadow Queen's servant, a cruel, death's head sorcerer.
Cursed lake elementals! Even nature herself is enthralled to the Shadow Queen! Spellbinder, can you discover where this Death's Head sorcerer hides, and break his compulsion over the lake elementals?
Just past the lake elementals, you pick up a trail. It follows the edge of the lake.
You're not a mouse? What kind of foul creature are you? I'll leash you just like I did those stupid lake elementals. surrender, I release the curse that held the lake elementals in my thrall. Spellbinder, thank you for freeing us. We will leave the burrowers in peace.
Well done, Spellbinder. Thank you for removing this great obstacle for us. We must re-establish communications post-haste. The path is opened again to Queen Myrtle Town. Can you take a message for me to the Air Force Commander, Tobias Splitsky? It's imperative that the message gets to him, and I cannot trust that my men won't be intercepted by the Umbra Legion.
You bear a message from Elazar Fireblade? Who are you that we should trust this message? Sabra says she knows you. Is this true?
This is the Spellbinder who freed Florian and me from the apiary and who helped Jalen in Bumblertown. This Spellbinder is good and powerful and could be a useful ally.
I see. It takes a great deal to convince Sabra, so that is high praise indeed. We know that Shadow Weavers and Yellow Jackets have been massing in Camp Havoc, just beyond our borders.
They are going to retaliate for our attack on the Apidae village. The Spellbinder could infiltrate Camp Havoc to learn their plans. You can sneak into Havoc via our hidden portal that leads directly into their camp. They know nothing of it, so you will have surprise.
It's a strong idea. Force the Night Flames to reveal their leader to you. He'll have the information we need.
leads us? None other than the grim, ghastly Gallic Poison Thorn! His tent is right there!
Wizard, this is an unexpected delight. I'll enjoy shredding your skin and leaving it for Warlord Cravenly. He'll be here soon. Cravenly the Hunter will oversee the completion of the siege engines. We will fling Kermy's fire and burn down the last wood. He's also overseeing the development of wicked new arms in the weapons tent, which will crush the Burrower forces. You light child! Curse you and your pet and your mount too! You'll never find the weapons tent until it's too late!
Maybe you should look around and see if you can find the weapons tent and see what they are up to. There are some ominous sounds of weapon grinding and fitful whines coming from this tent.
Lightbringer, I sting your heart. I buzz away in shame.
They are transforming Bumbler drones into Goliaths here.
Spellbinder, what news have you brought us? You defeated a Shadow Weaver Lord? That's excellent news! Ah, but the information about them expecting a warlord and creating new forms of Goliaths is most worrisome. Talk to Sabra. I think she has worked out a new plan.
I believe I've come up with something. Was sent to scout Tyrian Gorge, which is where the Arachna mine the Kermes fire they intend to use against us. When we returned from the apiary, Sidra had not reported back, so we sent Florian Sunflare out again to find her. But now he has also vanished. We think he may have been taken by blue razors near the flower meadow. Can you help us find him?
glider messenger? Yes, we caught him neatly. Grim Mimo holds him nearby.
Outsider, why do you intrude on my lair? I am a devotee of the Shadow Queen and have traveled from far Zafaria to serve her. Do you think a petty magician like yourself can hope to stop me? Magician, you have unraveled me. I will tell the Shadow Queen of your intrusion, and she will deal with you herself.
Spellbinder, thank you so much for freeing me from Grim Mimo. The blue razors wounded me, and I feared I would not see home again. I cannot continue my quest to Tyrian Gorge. I can just about make it back to Queen Myrtle Town. Meet me there.
Florian, what happened to you? Well done, Spellbinder. We'll get Florian to rest and recover. Spellbinder, would you continue to help us and take up Florian's quest? Fly to Tyrian Gorge and search for my sister Sidra. You'll have to pass through Bastion, but I don't know how you'll open the Silent Market gate to Tyrian Gorge.
You know of some people in Bastion who might help.
You do? Grand. Once you get there, search for any signs that Sidra left. Let me teach you our sign craft.
No, Wizard. I hate to be rude, but I simply have too much to do to sit around and yammer. Zanza, the Burrow Breaker, insists I bring her a jar of fresh honey, but supplies from the ape cannot leave the Silent Market. I told her this was an impossible task, but she snapped back that she wanted honey, not excuses. Zanza said if she doesn't get her honey, she'll spread me on her toast instead. Please, could you help a desperate mouse out and retrieve a jar of honey from the moon cliffs? Quickly, Zanza is hungry!
I am pleased to be in your company once again, friend. Yes. Do you have a moment for old blind Romo? When I was a child, my dear mother gave me a music box. I carried it with me as a good luck charm. It served me well until I was taken prisoner by the Umbra Legion. That day, they stole my freedom and my music box. I've heard whispers there's a clandestine trade of stolen goods. Yes, the Yellow Market, they call it. They say Stinger Bell, a yellow jacket in the Moon Cliffs, is the one to talk to about such things. I cannot search for him myself. You're familiar with Stinger? Perfect! You can ask him if he knows the whereabouts of my music box, yes? I'll do anything to have it back.
What can I do for the mighty Spellbinder? I never pegged you for someone who read cheesy books, but I'm sure I can find something you'll like. Oh, a book about making cheese. Nope, never heard of one. Why would you even want that? It's for a curd right, huh? If his ancestors were all cheesemakers, maybe there's something useful in the family crypt in the mausoleum. Start there. Something I can help you find, Spellbinder? A little mouse misses his music box, huh? I might know how to find what you want. But this time, I'm gonna need more than the promise of a favor before I tell you what I know. I'm a trader, not a giver. There's an ancient and valuable burrower war horn hidden somewhere in Bastion. I want it. I'll tell you how to get the music box if you bring me Horatio's war horn, and your little mouse friend can tell you where to find it.
Spellbinder, is that you? Do you have my music box? No? Was there a problem? Stinger wants Horatio's war horn? Oh dear. Horatio's war horn is a storied mouse relic that would prove valuable to a trader such as Stinger Bell, yes. Unfortunately, the particular crypt in the mausoleum where the warhorn lies is infested with vicious crypt spiders. I guess I'll never see my music box again, unless you were brave enough to retrieve Horatio's warhorn. You are? Yes, of course you are. The warhorn is in Warhorn Blower Crypt. When you retrieve it, take it straight to Stinger Bell.
Thank you, Spellbinder! You've been such a reliable friend! Zanza the Burrow Breaker won't be spreading me on toast! No, no, no!
Who are you? You've come for Caitiff's bane, not a chance, warm blood. Looks like I'll be having meat for breakfast. Enough! You can have your antique silverware.
Spellbinder, it is good to see you, uneaten. Tyrian Gorge. I want to help you, Spellbinder, but it is not within my power. But Zoltana the Mirror Mask can open the way for you. She can be frosty, so you should play to her tastes. Zoltana is fond of tea, a strange delicacy from the spiral. Have you heard of it? Collect these things to impress her. Look around Silent Market for a sack of black salt and a bowl of turmeric powder. You'll need an ornate tea set. I've seen one in Bastion. The tea will be the hard part, however. Shadow Weaver Viken Lime Blight smuggled in a crate of Mushu tea. He's here in the market. You have to make him give it up. Take those things to Zaltana the Mirror Mask. Then, ask her nicely. Greetings, Spellbinder. Might I trouble you for a bit of your time? Before my assignment in the Weeping Tower, I was a guard in the Athenaeum, which housed the Burrowers' ancient scrolls of war. I would sneak the scrolls down to read when no one was looking. Over time, I was able to educate myself on a myriad of subjects. Then one day the Umbra Legion declared all Burrower literature treasonous and confiscated every scroll in the Athenaeum. There is great knowledge in those scrolls. I want to finish the scrolls of war, but there's no way I can get permission from my Umbra Legion superiors. I've heard there's a Yellow Jacket who can attain the unattainable, but he's in the Mooncliffs, and I can't leave my post here. His name is Stinger Bell. Can you find him and ask him to procure the Scrolls of War for me? Please, whatever it takes.
You found the Khrysalis crypt. Perhaps there is some information on cheese making inside.
Caitiff's Bane! I am pleased that King Ulric's sword and you escaped Zanza's clutches none the worse for wear. My spirit is lightened, knowing that King Ulric's sword is safe. Yet I still have more to ask of you, Spellbinder. When valiant King Ulric died, his body was whisked away by the mice who fled Bastion when it fell. He is buried in a cave near the lake in the Verdant Wood. I believe they call it the Last Wood now. Please help me perform one last duty to my liege and return Caitiff's Bane to Reverence Cave in the Last Wood.
Unhand the Tome of the Rind, thief! The information in that book belongs to the Khrysalis and dies with us! The Tome of the Rind holds the sacred family trade secrets of the Kurdrights. What would you want with it? A living Kurdright? Had we known, we never would have attacked you. Please, see this book safely to our descendant.
I didn't think you'd be able to pull that off. Apparently crypt spiders are no match for the mighty Spellbinder. I'm impressed. I've been trying to get my hands on Horatio's warhorn for quite some time. Now for my end of the bargain. Stinger Bell? I might be him. I might not. What's it to you, Spellbinder? Your Goliath friend wants the scrolls of war? I heard the Night Flame captain Ulek Embertongue declared the scrolls works of treason and took him to Camp Havoc. But being labeled a traitor would be bad for my business. So if you want the scrolls of war, you'll have to go get them yourself. Now, this information isn't free. If you do manage to get the scrolls, tell your Goliath friend he owes me a favor. Got it? A shredder named Rezon asked me for an example of mouse music, so I hooked him up with not one, but 3 mouse music boxes. Trust me, mouse music boxes are rare. No doubt one of them is the music box your friend is looking for. Now, what Rezon did with the music boxes is his business, and what you do with this information is your business. But if you go after Rezon's music boxes, you have to be subtle about it. You know what subtle means? You'll find Rezon in Mandible Cave. Go in, do what you have to do, and get out. No sense creating too much of a buzz.
What do you want? My music boxes? If you think I'm going to let you decipher the mouse waggle dance before me, think again.
I give up. I've waggled and waggled for weeks, but I just can't figure out the mouse waggle dance. I just look silly. You can have the music boxes. They're of no use to me anymore. Just don't tell anybody what I was using them for, okay?
Rezon gives up 3 beautiful mouse music boxes. One of these must be the one Romo is longing for.
Yes. Did Stinger like the war horn? Were you able to procure my music box? Yes? What's that? You found 3? Ah, yes. My mother made 3 music boxes. The other 2 belong to my beloved brothers, Geordie and Eamon. While I'm glad the music boxes are safe, I'm saddened to think of my brothers again. I fear them casualties of this horrid war. What's that? You've seen Geordie in the silent market. Then you'll do me one last favor, yes? Spellbinder, you've delivered 2 pieces of happiness to old Romo. Yes. While I'm pleased to have my music box back, I'm elated to know that one of my brothers still lives. Geordie should share in this joy too. Please, take him his music box and tell him I am alive and thinking of him. And I suppose he should have Eamon's music box as well. Yes, those 2 were always very close.
No, I haven't time to chat. What is this? My music box. And Amon's music box. But how did you know to bring these to me? Romo? He lives? I thought the music box and my brother had both been lost decades ago. My heart is light in knowing Romo is alive and well, and this music box will never leave me again, no. But holding Amon's music box only fills me with mourning. No, I can't keep it. Perhaps you could help ease this pain? No, I can't keep Amon's music box, Spellbinder. It would just be a painful reminder that he is gone from this world. I want to honor Amon's memory by placing his music box beneath the harmony tree we played round as children. But I'm not allowed to leave the silent market. Can you deliver Amon's music box to Peppergrass Nook in the last wood?
You want some tea? Who told you I had some? They are lying liars who lie. I won't give you a leaf. Not that I have any.
tea drinker. Take my crate of the finest tea in Mushu and be gone with you.
What a magnificent book! I feel as though I can feel the spirits of my ancestors in every page. And there are so many! Thank you so much, Spellbinder! The information within the Tome of the Rhine will help me fulfill my destiny. And all my mouse brethren will be delighted once I can prepare them delicious cheese!
I know that song. Brothers, have you returned? No, you're no mouse. Come closer so I can thwack you. Tell me how you came by this music box. Out with it. Romo? He lives? And Geordie? Forgive me for being so rude, stranger. I am Amon Night Eyes, and that is my music box. I lost it in a frenzied battle with Night Flames over 40 years ago, the very battle in which my brothers were captured. Not a day has gone by that I haven't mourned all that I lost, but now I can focus on reuniting with my brothers. Yes, I'll need some time to devise a plan. I may require your help in the future. Please, check back with me soon.
Good day, Spellbinder. Might I be so bold as to call upon you to help me help this village? I am Rob Burrow Builder. It is my duty to oversee the construction of all of our burrows. As I am not gifted with magical talents like you, I rely on my tools, which is why I am in need of your help. The loathsome Night Flames stole my mighty burrowing shovel and took it to Camp Havoc. Can you retrieve my shovel before the Shadow Weavers use it for destructive purposes?
You're the great and powerful Spellbinder, aren't you? The burrowers here have many good things to say about you. No one ever has good things to say about me. I'm horrible at making burrows, and I've always been too afraid to fight. If only I had the Helm of Roderick, then I'd be a courageous warrior. What, don't you know what the Helm of Roderick is? According to legend, there was once a cowardly mouse named Roderick who was so terrified of combat, he went to a summoner for help. She gave him an enchanted helmet that turned him into a fearless knight. He went on to become the hero of numerous battles. Before he died, Roderick buried the helm because he was afraid of what could happen if it were worn by an immoral mouse knight. Unfortunately, I heard the Flamelegs found it when they burned the forest. Do you think you could retrieve it for me?
How dare you interrupt my studies? You want the scrolls of war? I'm afraid not. They've been outlawed. But I am happy to show you what I've learned from them. Take the scrolls. They're rubbish. They were supposed to make me a tactical genius. Yet here I am, bested by a lowly wizard. Pure rubbish, I say.
Every scroll of war is here. How did Stingerbell manage to get them all? What? You had to fight Ulick Embertongue for them? What did he want with them? Well, he clearly learned nothing from them if he tried to fight you. As the very first line of the first scroll of war says, the wise warrior avoids battle. The scrolls also say, no good deed goes unpunished. I owe favors to Stinger and you. Come see me if you ever need tactical advice.
Foolish wizard! I will enjoy using this shovel to dig your grave.
My burrowing shovel. I wouldn't have been able to bear the guilt had the night flames used this as a destructive tool. It might not seem like much to you, but this shovel is my livelihood. Thank you for retrieving it, Spellbinder.
You've found the Helm of Roderick! With this, I'll finally be a heroic knight! Let me put it on. I don't think I feel any different. Do I look fearless? I suppose I'm more fearless now, but I'm not quite sure. But what I am sure of is that knowing I have a powerful ally like you fills me with confidence. Enchanted helm or not, I'm no longer scared to go into combat, and I have you to thank, Spellbinder! Let me know if you ever need a mostly fearless knight to fight at your side.
You'll not leave here alive, you filthy Arachna! One last charge for Bastion! No more, Spellbinder. You may have bested me here, but you should be thankful that I do not have my kingly blade. I apologize for mistaking you for an enemy. Thank you for returning my beloved caitiff's bane to me. Tell my valiant knight, Brock Celestial Song, that his spirit is free to rest.
Thank you, brave warrior. Now both my soul and my liege, King Ulrich Fate Sailor, can rest in peace.
Look who it is. What do you need from me?
Who told you I liked Mushu tea with black salt and turmeric? Kalaclack?
I'll speak to him about this. Now, what do you want, Spellbinder? Travel to Tyrian Gorge? I don't see any problem with that, but it is not my call. Seek out my sister hunter, Zaragovia the Doom Mask, in the Silent Market. It is her jurisdiction. You may have to plead your case forcefully, but I trust you'll do what's needed.
Spellbinder, why do you disturb me? A key to the Tyrian Gate. Why would you want that? Are you conspiring with the rebels? I think you are. I yield. Take the key to the Tyrian Gate. Let me be.
I assume you got what you needed. Now that you've acquired a key, exit the Tyrian Gate. You'll find yourself on the South Rim, the gorge open before you. While you are out there, you should keep an eye out for any rebel sign, some indication that they've passed through the area. If you find any, it would be a practical matter to track them down, yes?
Those beetle carapaces would make good cover for someone leaving a hidden message. Underneath this ancient beetle carapace is a half-buried stone. The stone is painted with sign craft.